Finally, it's time. Welcome to Nature Labs, and class starts right now.
It's easy to be obsessed by the problems facing our world these days, isn't it? I mean, it's not like we're short on issues. There was that whole global pandemic thing. Turns out we weren't all in it together. That's left a few people feeling like their voice isn't being heard. In fact, a lot of people feel like their voices aren't being heard, including some who feel like their voice has never been heard. And maybe it's getting better, or maybe it's getting worse. Or maybe the whole concept of tolerance is fake news, because you know what? We increasingly only want to believe what we want to believe. And why not? We're right, which is why we're all pretty sure we know who should win the wars being waged. That's wars with an S. And the wars and the threats of wars and the other wars that don't make TikTok are giving us even more reason to have a go at each other, aren't they? In fact, doesn't social media increasingly feel like a war? We should fight for every inch, shouldn't we? Democracy is so overrated. And maybe this isn't the best time to bring it up, but milk's getting expensive, isn't it? So it's like basically everything, come to think of it. Maybe you've heard. And maybe you're not worried because it's not your problem. Or maybe you are worried because it is your problem. Or will be. And that's not the only problem. There's that whole AI thing. Maybe robots will take over the world as part of some tech-driven apocalypse. Or maybe they'll just take that job we were hoping to get. Either way, it's getting people a bit hot under the collar. Actually, is it just me, or is it getting hot in here? And I don't think the punchline is some mid-90s Nelly song. We don't really agree on if it's getting hot, or why it's getting hot, or what we should do about the heat. Not all of us. Not close. Not as a nation, not as a world. In fact, when was the last time we could all agree on something? About an issue, about a way forward. It's been a minute. In fact, it's been a while since we really talked. It's been a while since we really listened. And you know what? Maybe we should. Because before we can tackle any of the problems that we've been obsessing over, we have to find a bit of common ground, don't we? A place where we can meet. Something we can agree on.
Join us, won't you?